and welcome to the This Nanny Knits knitting podcast. My name is Lucy, I am the host here, and this is episode number 24. And this is also take number 4. For some reason today, I cannot get my words out. Everything is getting muddled and I'm getting frustrated. So I need to just take a deep breath and slow down. Everyone keeps telling me that I talk really fast. So I'm going to try not to, but it just comes very naturally to me. I hope they're all well. It was really lovely to be back in January and to kind of reevaluate my knitting life and decide what I was going to do with some of my works in progress. So thank you for all your input in the comments. That was super helpful. I think the consensus was that blankets don't really count in your whip count because they're long-standing whips, so that made me feel great because then I could take a couple of whips off of my list. And most people said frog the Northern Lights. If you don't like it, frog it. So I haven't, but I intend to. I just haven't got around to doing it. And I did frog the bindle bag that I was making. I've been working on 5 projects though since I saw you in January, which is not bad. However, I don't have any finished objects, so I'm slightly disappointed by that, but that's okay. I think I will have next episode because we're getting quite close on a couple of things. I think my problem is I can't just work on one thing, so I've been working a little bit on everything and then obviously you don't end up with something that's finished. Anyway, before we get into the knitting, I have something exciting to share with you. I had received an email from a lovely lady from a jewellery company in New York City, and she asked me if I would be interested in partnering with them. So I said yes. Obviously I checked out their product and went over and had a look, and their website is gorgeous, and so they very kindly have sent me some jewellery to share with you, which I'm really excited about because I had known about this jewellery company before. But if I'm honest, I have a couple of pieces of jewellery that are fairly expensive and I just wear them all the time. I don't have costume jewellery really. I have a few bits that sometimes I take on holiday with me, but I tend to just keep the same jewellery on all the time. So it was really exciting to be able to get some new things, and I was able to choose them too. I selected 10 things from a list and then they sent me a few of them out of that list. So that was really lovely. I should probably tell you that the company is called Ana Luisa, and they are in NYC, like I said. They pride themselves on exceptional quality for affordable prices, and I am very excited. I've had this parcel, this little parcel here, for a couple of weeks now, and I've been meaning to record, but I just haven't got round to it. And so I haven't worn any of the jewellery because I've been saving it for you guys so that I could show you. So I'm going to unpackage it here with you. I have had a sneak peek already, but I am going to open it up and show you. And here is, can I do it without showing you my address? Yes, I can. Here is the beautiful little box. It says, "You look so good." And they have got the cutest little pouches. Look at these. I was actually super excited about these because when I was opening it to have a little look, because I can't wait, I thought once I've taken the jewellery out of these would make cute little pouches for stitch markers and things. So excited about that. So a little bit about the company first. I've already said they're called Ana Luisa. They're in New York City. I'm talking too fast. Yes, they have top-notch quality at affordable prices, and they are actually very affordable. I have got my eye on a couple of other things that I think I'm going to pop over there and treat myself to. They are carbon neutral, so they care about the planet, everything from their packaging to the jewellery, and I think that was it. I'm really rubbish at remembering things, but something else might pop into my brain in a minute. So I'm going to start opening them and show you. I can't remember. I think I've got 5 pieces to show you. So first of all are these beautiful, I'm going to put them on so don't worry because I appreciate that they're quite hard to see like this. I've got them upside down, so that's not a great start. I've got these beautiful earrings, hoops with a little dangle, and you'll notice they're gold. Now, I don't wear gold jewellery very often, but when I looked on their website, I was really drawn to the gold, and I thought it would make a nice change. I normally wear white gold. I'm really sorry if you can hear that. You probably can. Apologies, that is Dan cleaning the car. Anyway, I normally wear white gold because I always thought that gold jewellery didn't suit me, but actually I really like gold jewellery, and so I found this was a really good opportunity to get some, to try it, and it's kind of a good collection of bits and bobs to wear together. So in case you're interested, these are called Elise, and I'm going to put them on. What I might do actually is show them all to you, then put them on and then come back, because otherwise we could be here a while. The next one comes in another cute little pouch, and I love this kind of tealy green colour. Oh, these I'm super excited about. I have wanted a pair of pearl studs for so long, I cannot tell you. These are stunning. They are just the right size. The problem I find with pearl studs is they're either really big and they look really clunky, or they're too small and hardly worth wearing. But these are a beautiful size, and they are called the mini pearl studs. Love those, and they've got nice backs on them too. So we're going to put those on. Luckily, well, obviously I chose them, but I've got 2 holes in my lobe, so I think I could wear the hoops, and then the pearls in my second hole, so that's going to go really nicely. This I'm really excited about. Their jewellery is so gorgeous and so elegant, and just, this is like really dainty and cute. I love it so much. So going with the pearl theme, I saw this bracelet. Now it's going to be really hard to show you, but look how adorably elegant and dainty that is. Stunning. This is called Adelaide. I will link things down below anyhow, and I've got a special link for you guys too. So that's a bracelet. So we've got 2 pairs of earrings and a bracelet, and then dum dum dum, something else in this double pouch, which I'm super excited about. Okay, we've got 2 things. Let me get them out. This one's, so these kind of go together. You can wear them together as a set, or you could wear them individually, but they are intended to be a set. So I've got this necklace. So again, it's got the pearly detail, and it's got quite a nice long chain on this one. And then I think this is called, let me have a look, because there isn't anything written on this pouch. It will be on this pouch. The Tate set. And then I've got this gorgeous one too. So wearing those together will just look stunning. So let me go put them on and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Slight drama. Stunning though, right? I'll tell you the drama in a moment. Look at this gorgeous necklace set. It's actually easier if I've not got my hand there. Look at the stunning little bobbly bits on here, and this gorgeous pendant, and they just look so great together. You can also do them different lengths, so if you wanted, you could have this one longer than this one, or vice versa. I could even make this pendant a little bit longer. I love it so much. I'm going out next weekend with a few mums from school for drinks, and I cannot wait to wear these. This is mostly the reason why I'm recording this weekend, so that I could unbox them with you, show you them, and then go wear them. I've got the beautiful delicate bracelet. I mean, look at that. I love it so much. And then the earrings, I had a dilemma on this side. My second holes have closed up a little, and so I couldn't get it in that one, but I did in this one. I had to pierce it back through. But look at those. I actually didn't realise I'd forgotten that my other jewellery here is gold, so they look incredible. My ear is a little red, from where I re-pierced the second hole and just shoved the another earring through first to, yeah, re-pierce it. But look at them. Oh my goodness. They look so much nicer in. I mean, I loved them out of the packaging, but when you put them on, oh my gosh. And then this side I've just got just the one, but I will go re-pierce that one in a minute, but I didn't want to make you guys wait all day. Yeah, they look stunning. They're in gorgeous packaging, but now I've put them on, I think I love them even more. Let me move my hair out of the way. What's going on with my hair today? I do just love them. So do go over and have a little look at their website. If you've got somebody to buy for, or you want to buy for yourself, they would make a beautiful gift. It's free shipping in the US, but there is a little charge for the UK, but it says it's affordable. Now, obviously, for transparency, I haven't paid for these, so I didn't pay for shipping, so I'm not sure on the cost, so go check it out first. But I have been told that it's affordable to the UK. So, you could always head over and treat yourself for Valentine's Day. Nobody says you have to treat anyone else. You can love yourself. And I might actually do that. I might go over and treat myself to something for Valentine's Day because there were a couple of rings that I quite like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go and have another look. But wanted to share that with you. Thank you so much, Anna Luisa. And I'm excited to use these for knitting notions. So let's get back to the knitting content. Sorry about that little interlude, but I was so excited to share them with you and even more excited to wear them. So here we are. I am going to do live chat at the end because there is a little bit of an update. But yeah, let's get into the knitting. What should we go with first? Let's go with the one we did last time that I had I had forgotten about. I have got this project in this bag, getting through the day one stitch at a time. Now, I got this bag at Unravel when I went in the autumn, and it is, I don't actually know who it was by, but it says on here Westford Mill, but that definitely wasn't the company stand that I bought it from. So I'm sorry, I don't remember, and there isn't any other information on the bag. If I see them, they're exhibiting again in February. If I see them again, I will make note. Right, sorry about the jingles. That's stitch markers, I believe. So I almost forgot to show you this one last time. What is that? Oh yeah, it is stitch markers, but they're... Can't believe that's making all that noise. It's like literally a couple hanging off this label, making all that noise. Anyway, sorry, I got really distracted. I am making the mini mock tank by Jessie Made Designs in La BMA Fluoro Morganite, yes, that I purchased in Stephen and Penelope in Amsterdam when I went with my knitting group. So I think I showed you this last time, but I think I added it in because I think I'd forgotten about it. I have since tried it on and done a little more length. So this is like a vest, and it was intended for my holidays to Florida, but it didn't happen. I knit it on the plane some, but I didn't knit while I was in Florida at all. I had envisioned that I would, but forgot how tiring Florida can be. So I have knit quite a bit on it since. Here's the armhole, and I'm down to here. I had tried it on. Now I'm not sure if I showed you that because it was like a bra when I tried it on last, so I did have to like crop the photo when I shared it with my friends. But I need to try it on again because I was talking to my friends on Zoom on Friday, and my friend Katie has made this, and I was concerned, I think we all were a bit concerned as to how much yarn you would need. So for the smaller sizes, yes, you could use a skein, but if you want to make it longer, if you want to make any changes, then obviously your yardage is going to be off. And I would want to make it longer than the pattern intended because on the model it is quite cropped. I still do want it cropped because I'm going to wear it with high-waisted jeans, but I have made, so this has negative ease, so I've made the extra small. Now my bust circumference tells me I should make the small, but a couple of my friends had made it before me and had said they'd wish they had sized down for that closer fit. So I was quite thankful at that point that I hadn't started, and I took their advice, and so I went for the extra small. But I do find that because it is a negative ease garment, when you put it on and it stretches widthways, you're going to lose a bit of the length. So I don't know what my point was, but that being said, I've been knitting on this. I was knitting on it on Friday, and my friend Katie had said she had knit hers from the armpit to the hem without the ribbing. She had done 9 inches, and she had wished she'd done it a couple of inches smaller because it was a bit of an awkward length, like it was too long, like it didn't quite sit where she wanted it to sit basically. Now I know all bodies are different, so I can't really say, right, well I need it to be, 7 inches, because she said she'd have a couple of inches less. But I am at 10 inches. I measured while I was talking to her. Wait, no I haven't. I thought I lost a stitch, sorry, panic. I'm at 10 inches, and so I stopped and thought, oh, maybe I need to try it on again, but haven't, because that was Friday and today is Sunday. So I need to put these on cords and try it on. If I manage to do that, I will add in a little photo here for you to see. But I have a lot of yarn left, so I'm not worried about yardage at all, or meterage or whatever. This is fingering weight yarn, and the skein gives you 425 meters, which is 465 yards per 100 grams. It's a 75-25 superwash merino nylon blend, and I am knitting it on 3.5, which I believe was the intended. I'm not sure, it'll be linked all down below for you. So yeah, I have to finish the length and do a little bit of ribbing, and then I need to go back and, hold on, I'm like, which way's the back, which way's the front? I need to go back up here and do the neck line. Now it's got quite a high neckline in the pattern, and again I think I'm going to adapt that because I just want to have a shorter one. I'll probably just have it so it sits kind of like this top does here, whereas I think in the pattern it does come up a little higher, and that's just not me. So goals for this, I want this done by the end of Feb, which is easily doable. The hardest part for me now is actually trying it on, because I'm not very good at that, because now I'll just put it in a bag and forget all about it until one day someone says to me, oh, what's that mini mock you were making? But I'd like to get this finished, because when my knit group, well, some of us from knit group went to London, we went to Beautiful Knitters and we bought another skein of yarn. I should have got it out, but I didn't. I can't tell which one it is up there. Anyway, I bought another skein of yarn because I want to make another one. We're all going away on a knitting retreat in June, and so I want to have it done by then. So I need to perfect the fit of this one so I can get it right for my second one. There. I got it in a brown. How different for me. So it's kind of like a dark, squirrely brown. I should have got it. I didn't. I'll get it for you next time. So that is project number 1. I'm going to have a little sip of my drink because all this talking. This is my favourite thing. This is my Yeti cup that I got from the States when I went in October. And I said to my family, I have to get a Yeti cup. I want one. People rave about them. Actually, a few people had told me to get a different brand, but I couldn't find the other brand anywhere either. And I made us drive like 30 minutes out of our way to go to a Dick's Superstore to buy a Yeti cup because I wanted one. That was one of the things I really wanted from my trip. So, and I'm pleased I did because I've used it so much. Side note, a Christmas bag. I have you asking, why are you still using a Christmas bag in February? Because it's still a Christmas project. I was making the gingerbread socks. So sorry, it's not called that. It's just a vanilla sock that I am using my normal vanilla recipe for. But the yarn is called I'm the Gingerbread Man by Bird Street Yarn, and I had this from last Christmas because I needed it and obviously never knit it. So these are a 75-25 merino superwash merino blend, superwash merino nylon blend, sorry. And I am using Arvetta, Filicolana Arvetta in Red Squirrel for the contrast. So I've got contrasting cuff, heel, and I'll probably do the toe the same. I was debating on doing contrasting white, but my friends were like, well, Lucy, white on a sock is probably not the best idea. So I scrapped that plan and took their advice and went for the brown, which I'm quite happy. It matches really well. And this stripe, this gingerbread yarn micro stripe is beautiful. It stripes up really, really nicely. So I don't have much further to go. 10, 20, 30, 40, probably about 15-ish rows before I can do a toe on this one. But this is the first sock. So I would like to get that one done and the second one started, because it is obviously very easy, just vanilla round and around. And there is a yarny event coming up at the end of the month that I could do with a plain vanilla sock for. So maybe I do that and take it with me. Maybe I cast on a new pair of socks. Who knows? Let's just see how far we can get. I'm knitting those on ChowGoo 9-inch 2.25s because that's what I like for my socks. And this cute bag is from my friend Lorraine. That's whip number 2. Right, what else have we got? What else? Okay, I'll share the first cardigan with you. I hear you screaming at me. Have you finished it? Have you finished it? The answer is no, but I have made some progress. So this one is a labour of love, and it's not the pattern's fault. It's my fault for putting it down for so long, if I'm honest. Oops. Okay, so I shared this with you last time. I was a bad test knitter and I was test knitting the first cardigan for Lizzie over at Hive Knits, but it was at the time where I was doing my IVF and I didn't get it finished, basically. Long story short, I underestimated my round of IVF despite having done it before, and yeah, I was just wiped out. And so I apologised to Lizzie, but I said I'm just not going to get it done. And it has sat in the bag ever since January. And then when I spoke about it in January, it made me want to pick it up and knit on it because I really want to wear it. Like, this time now is going to be the best time for wearing it. So I haven't gone back and fixed the cuff. I do need to do that. The cuff I shared in January's episode is too tight. I did the tubular bind off, but too tightly. So I just need to go and redo that. That's a nice, easy fix. So we have a cardigan with one half fisherman's sleeve. Oh my goodness, see what I mean about the words? We have a cardigan with a half fisherman's rib sleeve. There you go. We have the body done. We do not have a sleeve on the right hand side. That is to be done, but I have now established what needle I need. So that's progress, because that's what was kind of putting me off getting it done, is trying to figure that out. And the button band has grown. This is what we have. I think when I showed you in January, we had about this much button band. So it's fair progress. It's looking beautiful. This is the right side. I should probably show you the right side. It's stunning. I'm sorry, my lighting today is a bit naff because it's dark grey and drizzly outside and the overhead lights are not ideal. So yeah, I've worked a good few inches on this, but it is hard going, mostly because this button band is knit on 2mm wooden DPNs. Now I have wooden ones because I couldn't find metal ones at the time small enough. I'm sure they're out there, but again, I was in London at Beautiful Knitters and these were the only ones they had, and I wanted them immediately because obviously I was going to knit it immediately. And they're quite hard going. Now I don't know if it's just because they're small, because I've never used DPNs this small before, or whether it's because they're wooden, but what I find is, firstly, they've got a bend in them where I've been using them. so much. You can't even actually tell, I don't think. There's just a gentle bow in the middle. And I find that when I'm knitting with them, it really rubs here on my hand. So actually I can only, because I sit and knit like this, I can only do that for like an hour before that's really irritating. And I feel like I'm just making excuses now, but that's a reason why I don't really pick it up. So I have kind of been forcing myself to here and there, and my knitting friends have been really good. While I was on Zoom, they were like, Lucy, where's your first cardigan? Why aren't you knitting on it? And so I did do a bit at the end. But I'm almost up to the kind of shoulder, kind of. I want to tell myself I am, but I'm not. I've got this much, and then I'm at the shoulder, and then literally around the neck and then down the side. So yeah, it's going to take some time, but I think it'll be so worth it. So I'm excited to get this one done. I was thinking to myself the other day, I'd really like to wear this to the knitting festival that I'm going to. It's not really a festival, it's Unravel in Farnham, and it's on the 24th of February. That's not going to be finished by then. Half Fisherman's Rib sleeve's going to take me ages. I'd like the button band finished by then. Maybe I could start a new trend and wear a cardigan that's just got one sleeve. That might be cool. Or not. People might think I'm just crazy. But yes, the first cardigan. I should tell you what yarn I'm using, shouldn't I? I'm using Arvetta. Hold on. I've got a very messy skein of it here because it's been rolling around in the bag for so long. Filacolana Arvetta is an 80% superwash merino, a 20% nylon, and they come in these cute little 50-gram sausages, and they are 210 meters. This is colour 373, but I think it's like Dusty Rose or Dusty Pink or Dusty something. And I'm holding it with the matching Filacolana Tilia, which is 70% kid mohair, 30% silk, and the yardage is the same, and it's the same, 373. So together, sorry about this one, this isn't very good for podcasting, is it? Together, oh my gosh, they make a beautiful colour, and it's very nice and fluff and soft, and it's going to be gorgeous. I'm super excited to wear this, I'm not going to lie to you. I would like this done ASAP, and I should make it a priority. I'm wondering whether I pick the sleeve up now, like not now because I'm talking to you, but like this week, and alternate between sleeve and button band to break it up. I'd like to do that. I've said it out loud now, so it has to be done, doesn't it? I am going on a slight tangent, but I've got a pretty free week this week. For reasons that I can't tell you. I'm working, but my evening's going to be pretty free this week, and I could get a fair amount of this done. So I think I should. I'm going to do it tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow night I'm going to sit and pick up for the sleeve and find where I am in the pattern and get the sleeve started, because Half Fisherman's Rib does take a fair amount of time, but I feel like once I get into the groove of it, it won't be that bad. And then for a bit of relief, I can go back to the button band, maybe just do an hour of button band. Maybe not a day, but I'd like half an hour of button band a day. My knitting time is pretty limited at the moment, but we'll get to that in life. Yeah, I don't exactly know how many skeins that I have used so far. I think I ordered 11 or 12 of each, and I've still got a couple of each left, so let's see how that goes. The sleeve might be quite a guzzler, but I should have enough. I think the whole cardigan was knit on 3.5, but I had to go down for 2 for the button band. I know Lizzie herself had some gauge issues with the button band, and so it's just slow because it's on such a teeny tiny needle. I call them cocktail sticks because they literally feel like that. It's housed in my Hohe Locatelli, well, Hohe & Co. Hobo bag. This is the Hobo XL. It is a beautiful brown suede. Yeah, it lives in there. I have 2 of these because unfortunately I must have had a bad one and it's got it's holding on for dear life, but the handle, I can show you, is breaking here. So I did contact them and they very kindly sent me another. So this is the one I kind of use around the house, and the other one comes out and about with me. Anyway, yeah, that's the first cardigan. How long have I been talking? Quite a while, but I guess a lot of that was putting jewellery on that I'll have to cut out, so not too bad. I'm loving these earrings. I keep finding myself like doing this just to get a little glimpse of them. I feel so lucky. Anyway, what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4th work in progress. It's a good one. It's such a good one. I feel like I've made so much progress on this from last time when you saw it. So I am knitting, I always get confused. I am knitting the Sophie, is it the scarf or the shawl? The shawl, the big one, not the scarf, the little one, because that's not really my style. But I am knitting the Sophie shawl, and I am using Sandnes Garn Alpaca Wool in the colour 2321, which is just a creamy beigey colour, which is beautiful, and this is super soft. It's like as soft as a baby's bottom. It is 65% alpaca, 35% wool. Yeah, and this is a 50-gram skein, and it gives you approximately 100 metres. So I had a few of these, can't tell you how many because I can't remember. Hold on, I've got the labels. I saved them so I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. I thought I had 7, but that would make it 6 because I've got one left. 6, I guess. But I'm only on the 5th one, and I don't think I'm going to need the 6th. So let's just get on with it and show you. I am knitting it on the, I believe, recommended 5mm needles. I didn't gauge swatch. I'm like, it's a shawl. It's going to be big anyway. I don't need to. Now, I was being really good and weaving in on my ends, but, you know, at one point I gave up with that. I've only got a couple to weave in. But here we go. I can't see if you can see it, but I think you can. I have got to the halfway point, which is here, because I've increased and increased and increased, and then I got to here. And then I've decreased, I've decreased, and I've decreased. And I got to here. So I'm almost there. I want this to wear to unravel, for sure. And I will definitely be able to. Right, what's going on here? Look at it. Look at how cosy it looks already. I mean, I don't even need to finish it at this point. I will. I was hoping to get this finished last night, but I was so tired whilst watching television that I didn't. I put it away and then ended up falling asleep, not seeing the end of the programme we were watching. But that's happening a lot in my life lately. I only have this much to go. You're decreasing, can't tell you, it's a paid pattern, but you're decreasing every X amount of rows. And I only need to get to like 7 stitches to finish off. So I think this could be done tonight. I'm hoping. What else do I need to tell you about that? I think that's it. I mean, knitting on ChowGoos. I knit everything on ChowGoos, obviously except the cocktail sticks. They're not ChowGoo, but they're just my favourite. They're not sponsored. This isn't an ad for ChowGoo. And I'm using my beautiful Christmassy bag I got it from the Blush Yarns Advent 1 year. I think it might be a Mountain State Stitches one, but oh yeah, it is. I was going to say it doesn't have a tag, but it does. It's a Mountain State Stitches bag, and I do like these. They are nice bags. So, that's that one. An almost finished whip, so that one's definitely going to be finished next time I see you. I feel like I'm talking really fast again. That one is definitely going to be finished next time I see you. It comes as a real struggle for me to talk quietly. To talk slowly. I have no idea why. Well, and quietly, to be fair. Oh, I'm terrible. I literally go to work in the morning and I'm like, good morning! And the whole house is like, morning. Literally, I'm not even functioning now, and I'm there like, come on, let's go. And I'm not really even a morning person, but anyway, my last one. My last whip to show you, because the others I haven't touched, I don't believe. So I thought, well, that's the point. I'm not going to bring them all here and show them to you again and spend hours and hours talking about them. But we do have this one. Do you recognise this bag? You should have. It's been around a while. This is a Botanical Yarns bag, I believe, isn't it? Mum bought it. And then, yeah, Botanical Yarn. Mum bought it when she decided she'd take up knitting and for a whole few weeks, and then decided she wasn't going to knit anymore and I could have all her stuff. So, winner, winner for me. This is the Twists and Turns by Stephen West. Oh, guys, it's never ending. I just don't know what I'm going to do with my life. Okay, well, there's progress from when I last showed you. I'm going to have to go on my knees to show you, though. Okay, so last time I showed you this, I was on one of the cabled sections. I think I had one side, yeah. This side was finished last time I saw you. This side was not, and I was on the cables. I finished the cables. I mean, I did quite a bit of the cables, so I feel like that's not bad. But I was going great guns and thought, oh yeah, great, I'll start this little strip. This won't take me very long. And then got really bored. I did like one of the repeats, because you have to repeat this like 1,000 times or something. And it looks stunning. Like the stitch definition on this, I don't even know if you can pick that up, but it's gorgeous. Probably helps that it's beautiful yarn. But I just got bored and was focusing on other things. Sorry, I've gone sniffly. So, yeah, that's as far as I got. I really wanted this done for Unravel too, but how many scarves can one person wear, or shawls? Because I'm going to wear my Sophie shawl now, so I'm not going to be able to wear my Stephen West. This is never going to be done for Unravel. Who am I kidding? But I would really like this to be done for my trip in June. So I better get going on the strip. I've just got too much stuff to knit. We need to come up with a plan. Okay. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, this is the Twists and Turns, we'll talk about plans in a minute, by Stephen West. It was his mystery make-along, not the year just gone, the year before, and I am still knitting it. Thank you to those of you that were like, don't worry, me too. However, I think one of my lovely viewers was Alexandra at Fiberbound, and I believe she's finished. And someone else was still working on theirs, and I think they finished too. So might just be me over here on my own now. The yarns, I'll quickly tell you, this pink is by Blush Yarns. It doesn't have a colour. This yarn is by Curated Yarn Company. It's called Stupid Cupid. It's a 75-25, it's 400 metres. It's stunning. I haven't used this one obviously, but it is a mess because it's been in the bag so long. The grey is by The Lonely Knitter. It's called Hawkins Lab, and it's also a 75-25 superwash merino nylon blend. And I am knitting this monstrosity on 3.75 needles, which is probably why it's taking me so long. Okay, I'm putting it away because it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. We're going to come up with a plan right here, right now. Right. Today is February the 4th. And I'm going to go and try on my mini mock to see how that fits. I'm going to get finished my Sophie shawl today because there's not a lot left to go on that. So that's that done. Then hopefully I'm close on this and I can kind of know where I'm at for that and work that out. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up the sleeve on this and work half an hour of the button band. That's my goal every day, half an hour of button band a day. Yes, and then just simultaneously work on the sleeve. So, first of all, Sophie shawl finished, this finished. Tomorrow, first cardigan sleeve started. button band, half an hour a day. There are goals. Now, I feel like by the time these 2 are done, that just gives me the first cardigan, and then I'll work on this one to give a bit of relief from the first cardigan. And then I was talking to some of you in the comments from January's episode, and you were saying just pick a blanket and work on it for a month, and then either do it again the next month or trade it for another one, and just month by month have a blanket to be working on. And that was really good advice that I did not listen to in January, because I was getting all these things done. However, I've made a choice, and I know I haven't started at the beginning of February because today is the 4th, but this month I'm going to be focusing on my anthology throw. Now, I haven't really done any of this, maybe a couple of rows. It won't look any different to you from when I last saw you, but I'm going to work on this for the month of February. So probably should get the next colour in here. I've got one, but this is my February blanket. I'm going to move my marker right now. I've got this cute, oops, hold on, bear with. This cute little macaroon. He's really cute. She's really cute. They're really cute, whatever you want to call it. And I am going to put it on the round that I'm on. Well, the one below, I guess, because that's easiest. If you can grab it. Yeah, here it is. And it's on. So I've put it on there. I have started the next colour actually, haven't I? Oh, Dan's now come in and started talking to Phoebe. So yeah, I have started the next one actually, and then I will go on to the purpley one that I just showed you, and I want to see how many that I can do. So I've put the little progress keeper in, and then I can knit for the month of February and then come back in March and show you what I have done. So they are my knitting goals. I don't have plans to cast anything new on, however I'm not going to punish myself and not do that if I feel the need to. Obviously, talking about the mini mock, I do need to think about getting that brown one done for June. We are going to Exeter, and we are going to the John Arbon Mill for the day with some of my knitting group on the 9th. Hold on, is that right? 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th, yeah, the 9th. And we're going to a spinning class too, which is going to be really exciting. Yeah, so we're going to spend the weekend down there. So I want the brown mini mock done for that. And yeah, I have no plans to cast anything else on. But like I say, let's see what happens. What else do I have to talk to you about? Life, I guess, in general. I have been a busy little bee. I was talking earlier about not getting much knitting time, and that has been a challenge for me. So currently I don't really get any knitting time during the day. I do most of my knitting in the evening, but now obviously what with Phoebe and everything, we don't tend to sit down until about 8:30 of an evening. And so I sometimes get an hour and a half. We tend to go to bed at 10ish. So yeah, not a great deal of time really to knit. And I feel like I'm quite a slow knitter, so I don't get too much done in that time. I've also been falling asleep really early. Like, I've literally been holding my knitting and falling asleep on the sofa. I'm not sure why. I have no idea what's wrong with me, but it's become a bit of a running joke in our house. So I think I'm going to venture to the doctors and maybe get my blood checked and see if there's a reason why I'm sleeping so much. I tend to be in general like pretty low on iron, low on blood pressure, those kind of things, so maybe it's, I don't know, something to do with that. So we'll see what comes of that, but that's why I haven't really been knitting too much. I do get quite a good chunk at the weekend, but then obviously come the weekend there's lots of other things to do around the house too. So other than that, not a lot else has been going on. My job wise, I guess I should update you on. I had told you here a while ago, I think, that my hours at my nanny job were being cut. And so that left me in a little bit of a predicament to find a job that would work while the girls were at school, something kind of 9 till 3. I had been looking for that. I hadn't had much luck. So I had been offered a full-time role in the meantime, which kind of happened a couple of weeks ago, and I went for the interview and I really loved the company. I really loved the people, and I really, really wanted the job. And I was offered the job very kindly. And I considered it for a while, and I spoke to my nanny family about it, and I said, look, this is my predicament. I know, you know, the plan was for me to find something part-time, but that hasn't come easily for me. And I appreciate it's been 6 months since we had this discussion, and yeah, we need to do something about it. I can't just, you know, just say, oh, I'm looking for another 6 months and then not get anywhere. So I explained to them that I'd been offered this really good opportunity, and, you know, I was quite excited by it and I wasn't really sure what to do. And I think they kind of went into a little bit of panic mode, and have actually come back and counter offered me something else that it's a long-winded story, but that is better for me and my family, not necessarily better for my career goals, I guess. Long story short, it will enable me to work from home or the office where Phoebe can come with me, or from my nanny house where Phoebe can equally come with me. I'll be doing slightly longer days than I would be at the other role. Yeah, it just kind of works out. I get a pay rise rather than a pay cut. I think the dilemma for me was to be out the house for the new role. To take it on, I'd be out the house from 7:30 till 6, the same hours that I do now, because I'd have to commute either way because it isn't close to me. And then take into consideration the fact that I've got fuel to pay, I've got to leave Phoebe all day, I've got to get a dog walker in. Like, it would just leave me with less money and doesn't really seem worth it. And honestly, I don't want to leave Phoebe all day. I know people do, and that works for them, and that's amazing. And I'm not saying that, you know, nobody should leave their dog all day. I'm perfectly aware that they are able to be left. But for me, I never got a dog with the intention to be out the house for 5 hours, have a dog walker come in for an hour and then be gone for another 5 hours. That's not what I want for her. She loves people, she's very social, and she's not used to that. So I think I've decided to stay where I am and take that new offer, which is exciting. It will mean that I predominantly just do the school runs for the girls and 3 weeks of care for them during the school holidays in the summer. And the rest of the time I will up my hours at mum's company for my admin role whilst taking on an apprenticeship within the company. So I guess that's good for career progression. It will, I guess, just take me a little bit longer to get to where I wanted to be, but I think if that suits my family, then that's probably the right way to go. So yeah, I'm excited by that. The other school holidays of the year, which I think are like, there's another 9 weeks of holidays, I will only work my admin role, and that will only be for like 12, 16 hours a week. So there'll be lots of knitting time on those weeks, which will be lovely. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because I know that I'd spoken about being offered a new job over on Instagram and I was really excited about it, but I wanted to come over here and explain what's going on, that actually I'm not going anywhere. And then there was the whole predicament of like, oh well, if I'm not a nanny anymore, do I change my name on YouTube? Like, that was my first initial thought, and Dan was like, well, I'm not really sure that's a good enough reason to stay at your job just to keep your YouTube name. And then my knitting friends were like, well, you could be This Lucy Knits, and I'm like, yeah, I could, and I still might change that, because at some point there's going to be a tipping point where I'm doing more of my other job than my nanny job, and so yeah, for future it's probably a good idea too, but for now we will stay as we are. All of that rambling, and I think that's us. Nothing else exciting is going on here. A few of you asked about Phoebe. I did try and call her up earlier to come sit with me. She didn't want to. I might call her now to see if she wants to come and say hi. I will also add in some V-roll of her because I know a lot of you, let me just open the door, a lot of you were like, oh, where's Phoebe? Where's Phoebe? We haven't seen Phoebe. So let's see. Phoebes! Do you want to come and say hi to Mummy's friends? Come! Phoebe! Come, 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 come! Aha, here she comes! Come and say hi to Mama's friends! Come! Come say hi! Oh, big stretches! Hello, baby girl! Say hi, everyone! My name's Phoebe and I'm a little mannish. Yeah, are you saying hi? What do you want to say to them? Do you want to say hi? Should Mummy add in the video of you yesterday being a swampy dog? Huh? You can see yourself. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, what a good girl. You're sitting for the camera. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. Look at the camera. Who's this? Say hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah? She's not impressed. Did I wake you up? Sorry about that. She's really unimpressed. Anyway, I think that's all we're going to get out of you, isn't it, P? Mwah. Do you love your mummy? Yes, we do. Are we crazy in this house? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, you're so tired. Oh, big yawnies. You're such a tired girl. Oh, sorry for waking you up. That wasn't very kind, was it? No. I'm sorry about that. So, anyway, I could sit here and do this all day with my dog, so I won't. I won't bore you all. So lovely to see you all. Thanks for the chat. I will be back next time with some progress on some projects. Hopefully have some finished objects. And I will leave the link down below for the jewellery at Anna Luisa. Please do go and check it out if you're interested. And I hope you all have a really good month. And we will see you very, very soon. Won't we, Phoebe? You going to say bye? Phoebe? Gonna say bye-bye? Say bye-byes. See you later. Take care, everyone. See you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Swamp Dog.